Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast with me and the crew. I'm Charlie. We got Branson, Sam, Tony. What up, man? Today,
find out what Ghislaine Maxwell smells like today.
yeah, we have an exclusive story. If you have been sitting there on your couch for months now wondering what Ghislaine Maxwell smells like, we have the answers. So it's pretty interesting. We talked to an inmate who served with her from 2023 to 2025. They're in the same cell. The inmate was very loose-lipped about what she experienced with Maxwell, especially what she smelled like. Apparently that was the defining feature of Maxwell for this woman incarcerated with her. They were at FCI Tallahassee in Florida. She says that Ghislaine Maxwell had poor personal hygiene and smelled like armpits. She said she'd only shower like once a week, maybe twice a week max. And also, as you do in prison, you know, you work out a bit. We've actually got, TMZ's got video of Ghislaine Maxwell working out in prison. I think she's doing laps. She's running and we see her through like the gates. So she like, you know, you got a lot of time to kill. She works out a lot and then you got free reign of the showers. Showers are very popular in prison. And she doesn't use them very frequently though. So the fellow inmate claimed that Ghislaine always had BO, never smelled good. She jogs around the recreation yard or briskly walks through the compound. And she has horrible personal, she always smells like PO, horrible personal hygiene. Yeah, smelled like armpits basically, which is kind of gross. Well, it's very gross. I mean, it's not the grossest thing about her. But yeah.
Women can smell. Like,
excuse me, Branson?
Like women, like I don't like, you know how they say women don't poop?
I know that some claim that, yeah.
But like, I don't know. I just feel like women can't smell bad.
I'm trying to think.
You ever smelled
clearly
a bad
that's
woman.
What?
You ever smelled a woman that smelled bad?
I could answer that, but I won't. No, I haven't. Actually, anecdotally, you're right. Men do smell worse.
Oh, like night and day.
I mean, yeah, I guess it depends where you're smelling.
I've never smelled a woman that smells bad.
I don't think I've smelled like a woman with bad BO. Like, I don't think so.
Someone said, is this a slow news day?
Could be. But yeah, so we're going to do the Ghislaine Maxwell. More stuff about Bill Gates.
There's a lot of people in the room.
Literally spoke the David stuff into existence. I don't know if there's new docs, but I don't know exactly what the headline is.
What, there's new David docs?
Yeah.
We could include that in the podcast.
I just don't know. They're like literally in the process of
reading them now?
Through them. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to even really look.
Well, because I thought that David's parents were supposed to appear in court yesterday.
Something to do with the parents thing. Yeah.
Unsealed. Oh, damn. We should just put this all into AI and say, give us a headline. So David docs came out. If TMZ looks like we're doing the David story midway through this podcast, can you signal to us? Yeah.
All right. So I haven't read the
David stuff.
Is it I never know how to say
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine. Why is she spelled?
Ghislaine.
It's Ghislaine.
Oh, it's Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine. All right. So yeah, Jamie was the one who worked on this story. That's just.
It's just a good title, huh? What does he smell like? This is interesting that there's so many files missing, including Trump stuff, I guess. We're turning into CNN. Bill Gates admits to affairs with Russian women. It's got to be good to be Melinda Gates right now. She got out of that at the right time.
Dozens of FBI records.
State of the Union.
90 FBI witnesses. Wait, are we doing that too? What's this?
Not really, bro. It's just there.
Okay. Trump delivers longer. Did you watch it?
We're losing viewers.
Some
We
of it.
lost 100 people in 5 seconds. We gotta go.
All right, yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the TMZ podcast. I'm Charlie Cotton and this is Devin Ryle.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? You good?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
You watched the State of the Union last night?
I didn't. I saw one of the headlines, didn't someone hold a sign saying like "Don't call us apes" or something?
Yeah, yeah. There was a few like Democrats shouting out or making spectacles of themselves, which
It was long, right?
longest ever.
I mean, anything when he gets in front of a mic, man.
He loves it.
Buckle
bro.
up.
He was loving it. You could tell he was enjoying himself last night. It wasn't like when I was watching it. It was kind of like he was a bit more sort of strict on himself. I felt like disciplined. He didn't like go off the rails as much. As
Oh,
he
interesting.
sometimes does, I didn't think.
Interesting.
So
So he's got your seal of approval.
oh, love Trump now. All of a sudden,
Stamp
born
of
again
approval.
Trump fan.
Yeah.
So today on the show, we're going to talk about Ghislaine Maxwell.
Dude, I can't with this image, dude.
We're going to talk about Benny Blanco's dirty feet.
Bro, come on, dude. We can't just leave this image up the whole time. That's
we gonna leave it up
so
the whole
gnarly.
time?
Yeah,
You
just
got
leave it
dirty
up. I'm
feet.
just messing.
Do
But
you ever have dirty feet like that?
never. I do love being barefoot, though.
Yeah.
I love being barefoot.
All right, we'll talk about barefoot and dirty feet and shoes and socks and everything in
Okay,
between.
okay.
Is that it? Oh yeah, were we going to discuss the? Oh, I can't be bothered really.
This is your show, man. I'm just along for the ride.
I was
I
gonna say-
had a busy morning.
Were we going to discuss the American Idol guy?
Yeah, that story is dark, but yeah,
Yeah, we'll discuss the American Idol guy who's
who is
may
in
have-
a lot of trouble.
he's in a lot of trouble. Okay, we're live on
Possibly.
YouTube. If you're out there, leave your comments. If you're on Spotify, somewhere like that, thank you. We
Thank
appreciate you. Okay, Ghislaine Maxwell smells like armpits. This is according to one of her cellmates who we spoke to.
That's not good.
It's not a good. I mean, she's a pretty gross lady already, but this actually
Yeah, this kind of adds
adds.
a little more stench.
It does. It does. Well, yeah, we spoke to someone who was serving with her at FCI Tallahassee in Florida, and they said that she has terrible personal hygiene and that she walked around always smelling of BO.
That's gnarly. There's nothing worse than when you're at like 7-Eleven or just out in the world and you just get a whiff of that and
And you
it's just
turn around, you're like,
and it's
oh.
and you're always like, come on, like can you not? You can smell that,
Yeah.
but sometimes I feel like people just can't. Maybe they're just used to it.
I think if you get used to it, I think maybe you're not.
But my spin zone on this, if you're first of all, I hate how she spells her name.
Ghislaine.
It's pronounced Ghislaine. Ghislaine.
I always say J because of the GH.
I hate the S in there.
There's an S and there's a
Every
L.
time I see it, it kind of intimidates me a little bit.
Could you change her name? Like, if anyone's going to change her name, it should be her.
Totally. She really should change her name at this point.
Yeah.
Dude, if you're in prison though, back to my point, I wouldn't really care how I smelled or my hygiene. Why? Why
Because
would you care?
You still are living around people.
I wouldn't care.
But what about if
You're already in jail.
they
bro.
might shank you for smelling so bad? Maybe.
That's true. Or you smell so bad that they don't want to get close to you.
Right. Maybe it keeps you safe in there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Ghislaine's. I guess she's been safe enough in there, but reportedly she
Always had BO.
She always had BO, and she only showers once or maybe twice a week. This is while keeping up a fitness schedule, so she's always running around the yard, doing her pull-ups.
You don't do fitness, but I feel like the hygiene is kind of similar to yours, right? Once or twice a week.
No, that's a common. I love showering.
Do you?
I'm a lazy guy. I love standing underneath hot water. Who doesn't?
But what does that have to do with you being lazy or not? I feel like if you were a lazy guy, you wouldn't shower.
Just comfort and relaxation. You know what I mean?
You're a chill guy.
Just get a little high, jump in the shower.
Do you want to
you
put
know.
like a PSA out there that like this whole narrative that you're like unhygienic and smell is just not true?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the most hygienic person in the world. Like, I'm not. But I do shower a fair bit. I wash my hair once every
more
few
than
days.
more than twice a week.
I'm getting better, actually.
Okay.
I'm improving.
Okay, that's good.
But back to
Yeah,
Ghislaine,
back
or
to
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Yeah, because of her working out all the time, and because she doesn't shower when she has full access to the showers, she would walk around stinking like armpits. Apparently,
Terrible.
have some self-respect, Ghislaine.
I know.
Ghislaine.
Of all the things she's done.
Of all the things she's done, this might it doesn't.
No, that's
okay.
she's
say that.
yeah.
Fellow inmates labeled her as chomo or child molester. Chomo is short for child molester, apparently.
Yeah, I guess.
So they're
I haven't
calling her
heard that
chomo?
one. I have not heard that one. She
Uh,
was never assaulted.
she's never been assaulted because the inmate said it's just not worth it. They don't want to end up in the hole or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
All right, we don't.
So basically what we know about her in jail is that she stinks.
She stinks in jail. Also, just while we're on the Epstein files, did you see that a review found that more than 90 FBI witness records, like their interview testimony and stuff. It's missing from the Epstein filed release, of which 3 interviews. So there's 3 separate interviews from accusers who are accusing Trump of sexual assault. Those 3 interviews are gone. They're not there.
You mean to tell me they didn't release all the files? There's no way.
Well, there was a law that was supposed to...
They said they were releasing all the files.
And there was a law that was supposed to...
What happened?
Exactly.
That's the thing with you conspiracy theorists, though.
What?
It's never going to be enough. The files. They're always going to be hiding files, or they're always going to be accused of hiding files. That's what I said from the jump. So yeah, release the files, but then people are always going to be like, nope, you didn't release all of them. Well, so that's the whole problem with this.
Well, this seems like a pretty good little investigation.
Well, yeah, I'm glad it's
getting
out. It doesn't seem
like it's fake and people are just making it up.
Do you think these what were they? Her depositions, her interviews?
Yeah, interviews with the FBI.
How did they figure out that these ones were left out? People have a lot of time on their hands.
Well,
man.
what else are you going to spend it on if you're in DC besides protecting women and
I mean, I hope I hope they release all the files, and we saw what's his name, Andrew, former Prince.
Yeah,
Andrew.
He went down.
But anyone who did anything wrong that is exposed should go down.
They should. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is not really going down.
Damn.
Well, they went down.
Well, dude, yeah, because he said. Are we doing that as a separate, or are you just throwing that in here?
Well, you see that he had an affair with 2 Russian women.
No, so apparently he was speaking at some not a State of the Union. What is it called when you're speaking at
town hall?
Yeah, it's a town hall. There you go. I always think of a town hall back in the day, a bunch of people get together.
Pitchforks.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think it was that. But it was for his foundation. And I believe, according to the Wall Street Journal, they asked him about the Epstein ties stuff. And he was just basically was saying he was embarrassed that he was tied to Epstein in any way. And he did nothing illicit and saw nothing illicit.
No one did.
And it was never around any of the victims.
No.
But then I did have an affair with 2 Russian women.
He likes Russian
Apparently
women?
He said that. He was I did have an affair with these 2 Russian women, but nothing with all this illicit
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
Nothing illegal.
Yeah.
Nothing illegal. I did cheat on my wife.
I don't know. It's so sus, dude.
Melinda Gates, Bill's ex, got out at just the right time. She got out a few years ago, got half his money.
I'm sure. I mean, she alluded to this on that podcast. I mean, maybe people were just taking her words the wrong way, but that she basically was alluding to all this stuff was why they got divorced.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this stuff being maybe she found out he was being unfaithful, but though at the time when she was on the podcast, it made it seem like she had some questions about the whole Epstein thing. So crazy. And she got out with half. So she's killing it.
Good on her.
Yeah, good on her.
Melinda Gates. Okay, on to our next story.
He met this girl at a Russian, she was a Russian bridge player.
Oh,
what's bridge?
Bridge is
it's a card game, right?
Old people play it usually.
A Russian nuclear physicist who I met through business activities. That's just does not sound true. That does not sound true at all.
I don't think
does
so.
it?
No.
That does not sound true.
So American Idol story. It's pretty crazy. This guy, Caleb Flynn, church pastor, obviously tried out for American Idol. I think he got a golden ticket even.
Oh, he made it to Hollywood?
He made it to Hollywood, and now he's going to make it to the big house because, allegedly.
He could, possibly.
Because this whole thing is crazy. Have you been following this story?
I have. I know it broke, I believe, last week, but I just saw the original story that, he was being accused or he was arrested for murdering his wife and the kids were in the other room and it's super dark. But I didn't realize the whole they're was a wholesome church family.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have his neighbors were remembering him. No one could think that it was him who did it. Everyone was he's got to be the intruder.
There's no way it was
There's
this
no
guy.
way. This guy's choir boy. Literally almost.
They lived in a suburb. They were a very normal family.
Right.
And apparently the neighbor's Ring camera captured the police arriving at 2 a.m. and a bunch of unmarked police cars. And like you said, they were just there's no way it could be that guy.
Well, yeah, it's looking. The Ring camera actually caught the cops coming in, but they didn't catch anyone else coming in. And you should go online and listen to, there's like a frantic 911 call from Caleb.
Saying someone broke in and shot his wife. Actually.
Yeah, and the kids are still asleep.
And he's pled not guilty. So he's being held on $2 million bail. So it seems like at least the investigation up front seems to lead the cops to believe he did this.
Yeah, it's just an interesting sort of true crime that's happening.
It's one
right
of those
now.
things that it'll just like keep unveil, like the layers will keep coming out. Like there's always just some weird reason why this happens.
Yeah.
Like it's like people just can't get divorced anymore. It's like something happens and it's like they go to murder. You know what I mean?
Right. I think there's some speculation of an affair or something.
There's got to be something like
Yeah.
that. And and apparently they're super active in church, walk their dogs all the time, had a family. God, super sad, dark story, but.
Okay, on to our last story. Benny Blanco has dirty feet and he's not ashamed of it,
What is
apparently.
he doing? This is on a podcast? It's like, dude, what are you doing?
It's one thing to have dirty feet. It's another thing to put them on a couch and brandish them on camera in a podcast.
And also, how messed up, I don't even know what podcast this is, but how messed up that no one said like, hey, bro, your feet are filthy. They didn't want to stop and let him know to put some socks on?
They didn't call him out?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think like it was just this whole podcast. This guy's gnarly ass feet are just chilling on the couch, and then I think that's what made the headline. So maybe that was their intention.
And then didn't Benny say something like, Selena doesn't mind, sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, he's a weird guy, man. I don't get this relationship at all.
Oh, I get this relationship.
Explain.
They're both short.
What does that have to do with anything?
They're both short and
short girls usually like tall guys.
Sometimes they do if they want to be like picked up and all, but some girls don't.
They want I guess
girls
that's
want,
an
like,
interesting
a match.
But he's I don't know, something about it's like I said, it's like I love being bare. Do you like being barefoot?
Yeah, I do.
But if I'm on a podcast and I've been walking around outside, I don't think I'm gonna kick my feet up like that.
Yeah, I'm a little ashamed.
I'm gonna probably at the very least put socks on.
And I don't know if I hope this is his couch. Because if you put your dirty feet like that on
that's so disrespectful. I have a white couch too. So that would be a huge no-no.
It's just very telling that Benny Blanco did this, It's very
He's
telling.
a comfortable guy, but yeah, very gross. I also saw that these feet fetish websites.
Oh.
Yeah, these already made their way on.
People like dirty feet like that?
Dude, feet people are
weird.
They freak me out.
Something
What do you mean? I thought the other day you were like saying I was kink shaming people. When we were
just like if you like Benny Blanco's like dirty bottom of his soles of his feet, if you're into that, if you're typing that in,
yeah, I said
there's a special place in hell for you.
No, I said lock all these people up.
No, I can appreciate like a nice feminine, foot, clean.
It's just it's an appendage. Like I just don't. I look at
an appendage.
No,
bro.
but I look at a foot.
What's the PP?
I look at a foot and I see nothing. I'm like, okay, why? What are you seeing in that?
Just an extra set of hands.
Okay, now we know what you guys are into.
Nah,
huh?
joke.
Whoa.
Is this the slowest news day we've ever had on the podcast?
I mean, these are all big stories. I think when you came to my desk this morning and we're like all upset. I mean, I guess we didn't really get into because it was super dark, but the Martin Short's daughter passing away was a massive story.
It is very sad.
It's just a lot of like really like dark
sad
news.
Yeah.
And like very crime heavy news.
And then Benny Blanco's
and then his
feet.
gnarly feet. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let's get to the questions. Jay says women prisoners are allowed to take showers twice a week, maybe 3 times if they're lucky. That can't be.
We got told that they're like
that
got
can't
free
be,
reign
that
once
can't
a day.
be true. They should be able to shower at least once a day. That'd be inhumane.
No, that would be inhumane. I don't.
And there's no way women and men's prisons are ran. Like they probably have very similar rules.
But you know what you hear about like men's showers in prisons?
That like stuff goes down. Don't drop the soap kind of thing.
Does that same stuff happen in the women's prisons? Like don't drop.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to ask some inmates.
Yeah.
The bandana Rana, she's nasty. No reason to be stanky and nasty. Yeah, I mean, she might have just given up. People just give up.
Yeah, maybe that's it. But she's exercising.
Yeah, that doesn't match up because I wouldn't like. Who wants to like end their life like sore and miserable?
You work out a lot though. You like being sore and miserable.
No, I like how it makes me feel during.
Oh,
and I'm trying to like prolong my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Life's long enough, bro.
Daphne Dixon, I wash my hair twice a week, take a shower every second day. Some people just got bad odor. Leave me, I'm around them. Believe me, I'm around them every day.
So Daphne,
So twice a week, that's I don't know if this is bad. I pretty much shampoo my hair every day I shower. Is that bad?
do you put conditioner in?
No, but every once in a while if I see it. I mean, I would never buy it, but if I see like my wife bought some, I'll throw it in there.
But your hair's pretty shiny anyway, so
yeah, I don't know. I've heard that you're not supposed to like wash your hair as often. I don't know.
People just say a lot of things.
I don't know, bro.
No, I do it once a week.
If there's soap in there, I put it in there.
Yeah.
Why not?
It depends on how greasy your hair is.
Oh,
Right,
really?
If
right.
you have natural oily hair, you need to shampoo every day.
Oh, okay.
Man, I feel bad about today's podcast, bro.
Do you? I don't
It's
feel
just
that
terrible.
bad. I don't feel that bad.
Oh, really? Maybe I'm in my head.
You're just
Is it doing well? Oh, maybe it's great.
Lisa Auntie. So who stinks? Meghan Markle? I don't know. What? That's an unnecessary.
Cheap shot.
That was an unnecessary shot. She actually looks like she smells pleasant.
She does.
Like I've never
Yes.
smelled her, but like, does she not look like she would smell good? 100%.
If she has the most immaculate personal hygiene, like you can't get her out of the bathroom.
I completely agree. Can women smell bad? Duh.
Branson
Yes.
put up a poll. Can women smell bad?
Yes, 96%.
Well, Branson is in the minority because he was
you
telling
think
me-
women don't smell bad?
I've never smelled a bad one.
Well, you haven't been around enough women, my friend.
Yeah, or enough area.
I choose better women than you.
Yeah. Oh, that could be. That actually could be.
No, that can't be, man.
No, it could be.
Your wife watch.
Huh?
Your wife watches. So
His
you don't,
wife
he
does
doesn't
watch
choose.
everything.
No, but I never said she smells.
Right.
Yeah, no,
But
she.
you choose the best.
Yeah, of course.
And I do
She
too.
smells great.
good.
Benny Blanco, Lori Lonnie. It's one thing to be a foot dude into dirty feet, but a dirty foot dude is just gross.
Are girls into men's feet? No.
We talked about that this morning. That's totally a guy thing.
Yeah.
Being into girls' feet.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a girl being into a guy's feet.
Never.
Ever.
That'd be so weird. Men's feet are gross.
Super
But
gross.
you said the Benny Blanco pictures ended up on Feet Finder. Like who?
Yeah, that's what didn't make sense. That's how we were talking about it. It ended up on like his like wiki feet or whatever it is, and it was already up there. So obviously it doesn't discriminate.
Right.
But I mean, I'm sure maybe there's some freaky chicks out there. I don't know. I just haven't met them.
Oh God. Men's feet are just disgusting.
Pretty. Let's wrap this thing up. Pretty Flowers. Wait, are you serious? You love Trump now?
Nah. That was
That was a joke.
yeah, that was a joke.
Oh damn.
I'll come in here with my red
I
cap
saw. Babcock was commenting on one of your posts.
on. Yeah, Babcock said I had Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, I didn't even know he hyphenated it or.
TDS.
Yeah, I was like, what is this guy talking? I've never even heard of
They
that.
call it TDS, Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh, got it.
Maybe I do.
Got it.
But can it also be accurate? Like, yeah, I'm deranged about Trump, but
And you're saying what you're saying is, can it be justified?
I just call balls and strikes. Like I don't feel like I'm like trying to be biased or anything. Like if I see it, I would just say like that's.
So
fucked up, or
you're
that's-
an umpire.
I'm just an umpire.
Okay.
I'm a referee.
Okay. All right.
I was a referee.
All right.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
This is a struggle today.